Hi guys, Michael here, and today we'll be talking about why it often appears that women prefer jerks to so-called nice guys. Now the first thing to realize is most women who have had a halfway decent childhood are not attracted to men who are mean, self-centered, arrogant, obnoxious, or completely indifferent to them. Instead, it's the underlying complementary characteristics that often go along with being a jerk that account for why women are attracted to them. And fortunately for humanity, these positive and attractive attributes are not mutually exclusive to being a jerk. So you can cultivate and develop these positive attributes separately from the other negative traits. Self-centeredness can be a characteristic of a man that is fervently pursuing his purpose in life. Arrogance often correlates with a man who has great belief in himself, and an obnoxious person often believes what they have to say has value. Appearing indifferent can be a trait of a man who has abundance and is secure in his environment. Thus, women are not attracted to jerks per se, but instead to confident men who are secure with themselves, know and go for what they want, and don't let the opinions of others faze them. A so-called nice guy's actions can often be interpreted by a woman as an attempt to try to buy her affection. Thus, inversely, being disrespectful to a woman, like how a jerk might act, is the clearest way of communicating that you're indifferent to her opinion of you. An insult, for example, can subcommunicate to a woman that you're not trying to impress her or are emotionally dependent on her validation. And thus, a woman will not sense that you have an agenda and will be more likely to trust what you say as being honest. While I do not advocate actively insulting women, you should not be filtering your true thoughts and beliefs in an attempt to try to impress a woman or tell her what you think she wants to hear. When a woman senses that you're stuck in your head and filtering your words, she loses the sense that she can fully trust what you say and realizes that your emotions are dependent on her validation. Conversely, when a woman senses that your emotions are not dependent on her validation, an immense pressure is removed from the interaction. Through removing one's filters and ceasing to seek approval, you'll gain the trust and respect of most women. In general, women will more often be intrigued by your honesty than upset that you don't share the same exact opinions as them. A woman likes a guy who's a jerk because he communicates honest signals. She can trust that he is not putting on some type of act, and the man she's getting to know is actually who he says he is. The actions of a so-called nice guy are often extremely dishonest. By pretending that you're not interested in the woman and you're doing all these things just to be nice, you are effectively lying to the woman. There is an incongruence between your thoughts, words, and actions. This incongruence shows the woman that although you like her, you lack self-confidence, you crave her validation, and want a more intact ego more than you want her. To be clear, the goal is not to become a jerk, but to learn to communicate your honest intent. The type of woman for which you actually have to become a jerk to attract are the same ones that you probably should avoid. A woman finds nothing more infuriating and repulsive than discovering that a man is not who he appears to be. Many women's worst fear is being deceived. Women will date men that they know are jerks because they know that these men's actions are true to their nature. A true jerk is actually much more appealing to a woman than a man who pretends to be a jerk or a jerk who pretends to be nice. Women want to make sure they know what they're getting. Lying will often cause a woman to have a gut feeling that something's off about you, even if you're not actually caught in the lie. This feeling of uncertainty will be a huge turnoff to her. For those of you interested in learning more about the social dynamics behind dating and attraction, I recommend you check out my book. And those of you that become Patreon subscribers will get unlimited access to my online video course. There's also an option to get direct one-on-one coaching from me, and links to all these things can be found in the description below. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, ciao.